Good morning everyone. Today we've come across to the Bang Sue Junction mall, which is a large second-hand and vintage mall full of second-hand stores and antiques and things. So we're going to have a look through here today. We did actually access this on the BTS Sukhumvit line. We got off at Safang Kwai and then walked about 10 minutes. You can get a day pass for the Sukhumvit line, 150 baht per person, which is going to suit us today because we've got a couple more stops to show you as well. So come along and let's check out the second-hand mall. Cute.
It won't fit in your bag.
So before we've even gone in, there's all these shops out the front with lots of little trinkets and things. We all know that I love trinkets. So yeah, I'm going to have my eyes peeled today for some cute little things.
I know she'd like to take that.
That one is a little on the large side, I do agree. The cat's cute though. I feel like nothing has prices on it. So yeah, it could be like made up prices. Could be interesting. So many little things everywhere. Little bits and pieces. Some very vintage looking records over here for 350 baht, about $17. It's not cheap. So some of these things do have prices on them. Retro toys. There's a really cool Buzz Lightyear. It's like crystal. New one. It's cool. Could spend all day here. We're here in Thailand, around about there somewhere. Telephones. It's a telephone. Hello. Hello. You do this, people. See? For all the young ones at home, you had to dial the numbers if it was like 5, 7, 0. So if you had to call 000, it was a bit of a ways to go, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a stupid design.
0,
Yeah.
0, 0.
Could have been 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, or 111. Would have made more sense. You look at this, I think it's supposed to have like glass or something on top. It'd make a nice table. It's pretty funky, isn't it? It's almost too much to look at. There's so many little things, but it's hard to pick them out. Lots of European type things. Like there are a lot of Asian antiques, but most of it kind of appears to be European. Not what I'm in the market for. Like, what am I in the market for? A gramophone. A gramophone. That's cool. For the vintage records that we saw. Little glasses. Hold on. It'd be a bit fancy for the old shot glasses at the camping trip, wouldn't it? I just spotted this to Star Wars 2000. Half-finished droid, which is really cool, C-3PO. And actually when we were in Japan and we went to the thrifting stores, Pete bought a heap of these bottle caps. So that was pretty cool that we found something that kind of goes with those. The box is a bit trashed, so we don't know that it's worth negotiating for. And it probably doesn't fit in the luggage anyway. But very cool and coincidental. I like these. Very cute. Even detailed on the bottom. I'm in. I might not get out, but I'm in. We haven't even gone inside yet. Oh, they're pretty too. No, Pete doesn't want to see these. It's some of the bottle caps. These are the bottle caps that go with that C-3PO that we saw before, of which Pete's already got some that he bought in Japan. strip outside the shopping mall. Now we're going to go in. Have noticed there's not really prices on anything, and some people are selling things for friends or other things, so it can be a little challenging and time consuming to get prices. I did see a couple of things I was interested in, but they were a little pricey, so we might go inside and have a look and see if we come back later. So we've come inside. There's not everything's open. It is 11 o'clock, so I guess whatever's going to be open is open. There's some watches. We know Pete likes watches, so let's have a look at those. Some bags, furniture. I think upstairs is probably clothes and things, and some traditional Thai furniture. It's very pretty. Very pretty, fancy. Why religious paraphernalia? Like, that's a big altar with a Pope-like person. I don't know how you get that home. It is a Thursday today. We think that a lot of the shops probably open on the weekend when the Chatuchak Market is on, because it's close to that market. But yeah, we thought we'd come on a weekday because it's a bit quieter and didn't want to battle the busyness of Chatuchak. We've noticed a lot of Japanese secondhand and vintage things. We noticed this in the secondhand shop as well, that people are just bringing in container loads from Japan and selling them. But yeah, it's really interesting. Heaps of Japanese things. Over here we have Nick Knacks Heaven. Nick Knacks Heaven. Oh, they're cute little ones. Tiny ones. Those are cute. Surely they'd be cheap. Surely. Could spend hours. This little store here has got some very cool motor themed paraphernalia. And a bit of king, a bit of, you know, other random stuff thrown in. Some really cool Coke sign. It's the real thing. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. The old mobile.
Troy would love those.
Troy, if you're watching, can't fit it in my suitcase.
And they're like,
they're very cool.
they're genuine.
Yeah, they're old.
They're rusted shits.
Yeah, definitely old ones, those ones. A lot of the stuff in this stall is not old, but kind of those sort of signs we can get at home. Kind of stuff. It's very cool stuff though.
No. How cool are you if you have a push button phone?
Yeah, they were a bit easier to use, those ones.
Instead of a dial. You could call 000 quicker than that.
Exactly. It was the step up from the rotary phone. Yeah. Are they batteries? They're really old batteries. Bottles. There's a heap of Thai number plates. We could buy a heap of Thai number plates and, you know, I don't know what you do with them. Just because. There's another one for Troy. Caltex. It's cool. Decorate your bar with Thai number plates. Get more coffee. 5 cents a cup. It's a bit of a healthy mix of Buddhas and motor memorabilia is an interesting combination, I feel. We did buy something from that really cool shop that had all the retro motor stuff and the Buddha things. I was looking at these little old comics. They're old Thai comics. She said they're about 40 years old. So I grabbed a couple of those for 150 baht for the two of them. They were 100 each, but we got two for 150, which is about $7.50, something like that. So yeah, something cool and different. I like unique souvenirs. something for the younger generation and, you know, modern society today. You can come here and buy people's random old photos from, I don't know, back in the 60s or earlier, whatever. We're not going to have that today because everything's digital and we don't print anything out. So all of our history is just going to be lost.
It's going to be in the cloud.
Yeah, it's going to be in the cloud and no one's ever going to see it. Yeah. So no one's going to be able to come and buy a photo for 20 baht or $1. It's cute. Like a little replica of the tiffin tins that they put your food in. Back when I was a child. No, but my nanny had one. So we finally made our way to the second floor and surrounded by antique shops. It's very interesting. There is heaps of stuff. As far as I can see down this way, we're going to go and have a bit more of an exploration. I'm not used to walking backwards, it's usually Pete that does that. It's like terracotta warriors. I've got one of those at home, similar to that. Not sure what's going on here. Is it fat frog or pregnant frog? Because this frog looks much the same. The next 2 floors are vintage fashion. Heaps and heaps of clothes, shoes, hats, everything you can think of. We're just going to have a quick little whiz around. Not really interested in buying any clothes today. So yeah, we'll just take a quick little look around there. But this has been a fantastic mall. Definitely come here if you're in the market for some secondhand goods and just have a wander. There's actually 8 floors in total. 6 of those have goods on them. So yeah, massive mall. Allow yourselves a couple of hours and we're going to take you somewhere exciting after this for lunch. Back on the BTS and travelled a few stops to Victory Monument, which is this monument over here, because we're headed to the famous Boat Noodle Alley for some delicious boat noodles for lunch. So let's go and have some yummy food. And this is the famous Boat Noodle Alley place. We came here a few weeks ago and tried it out and knew that we had to come back and have some more and do a video. So yeah, this one's really popular and we're going to go in, maybe get air conditioning today because it is pretty hot. So let's see. Okay, we decided to sit outside even though it's really hot because inside was a bit too noisy with lots of chatter. So this is the menu, 18 baht per bowl. So the bowls are only small, which you'll see when they come out. Last time I think we ordered, I don't know, about 10 bowls or something. So yeah, they are really small. But yeah, we know which ones we like and we'll grab a few of those and check back in when the meal comes. We have 2, 1, and 2, and 2. And could we have 2 Coca-Cola, please?
You want a cup with ice?
Yes, please. And that's all my pet, right? My pet?
Oh, my pet.
Okay, so we got 2 of the spicy beef, which we had last time, was very nice. This is with the soup. This one's a dry version, so I'm not sure what that'll be like. Then we've got 2 of the pork with pink sauce, which we really like. The pork crackle is a must, you've got to put that in. And if you want things extra spicy, we've just asked for non-spicy, but if you want spice, you can always put that great thick bit of chilli in there, or fresh chilies, all sorts of chilies. And we've found that people like to put sugar in, but we haven't found that they needed sugar, and we didn't know about sugar last time. So yeah, let's dig in and have some yummy lunch. The soup's very hot, but the crackly bit's very nice, the beef's very tender, and the noodles are these thin style ones, which are like rice noodles, I think. But yeah, overall it's very nice. And as you can see, they're not very big bowls. That's my hand, so yeah, tiny bowls. But any butter bowl, bargain. Cheap with beef. Pete's going in for seconds because he really liked this one, which is the beef one and the pork one. I've had enough today, but yeah, very yummy, very filling, and definitely recommend to come down here to Boat Noodle Alley and have yourselves a great feed for some cheap money. Just outside the noodle shop is this delicious sweet potato ball vendor. This lovely lady. These are our favourite Thai dessert. We absolutely love them, and we can't always find them everywhere. So when we do find them, we like to buy them. They were 30 baht each, and forgot to mention that our 10 bowls of noodles plus 3 drinks and 2 cups of ice was 229. So altogether we have spent 259 baht, which is only $13 for a delicious lunch. Yummy! Right, catch you guys later.